Good afternoon, YouTube. I wanted to do a quick video on my experience with my detox lately. So I've learned a little bit in the last 2 weeks. Detox does work with celery juice and with the meadow smoothie detox. The problem is that you ingest too much fructose. Fructose is not good for the system in all aspects. There's a lot of studies on it. The thing that gets me the most is that I know for a fact you have to work on the stomach first, and then worry about bile flow, make sure you have the right amount of HCl. That way you can break down your food. Then the detox should have been done. I did it a little bit backwards, so now I have to go and kill a few bacterias off and then build up my HCl and then continue to do some detoxes. And then I'm going to work on my EBV again. But my point is that the sugar, the fruit, and all the veggies that you're eating, it's lighter on your stomach. Yes, you need less bile to break that food down, but it's not helping you any in the sense that you need bile in order to not have that flap open up and give you heartburn and things like that. So if you have heartburn, GERD, reflux, any of that, that means you don't have enough bile or it's not thin enough. So you have to build that up, and that's not using Pepsid or any of those, acid reducers. You don't want to use those. Those will actually make you worse. You want to use things like HCl, or actually cabbage is pretty good. It helps with ulcers and things like that. But I wouldn't use cabbage unless you absolutely had an ulcer, and then I would do the HCl. But my point is the fruit and the salads, it's light on your stomach. It doesn't let you produce a lot of bile. And celery juice just takes too long to build up the bile. So you have to build it sooner than later, because if you don't, then SIBO is going to get in. You can get some H. pylori. There's all kinds of things that can go wrong. I'm not against using some of these things, but in the right order. And I'm absolutely 100% set on carnivore. So unfortunately, I have to go back to that. And that's why I'm having some reflux issues, because I have all this sugar in me and I have all this light bile that's not able to break down the beef. So I've kind of taken 2 steps backwards, but I know how to fix it and I can get back on track. I'm hoping that I can do it sooner than later, because I don't like going 10 steps forward and then going 12 steps backwards. I don't like it. It really pisses me off, to be honest. So I'm working on recovering what was wrong and what the mistakes were with me. And if I can make a suggestion to these doctors, to these nutritionists, that your approach is great, but everybody's different. You can't take the same diet, the same plan, and give it to everybody. We all know this. Even with nutrition, you can't do it. I don't believe that everybody needs to be on a cleanse from a fruit and veggie standpoint. I don't believe it. I got better without it. I can get better again without it. Might take a little longer, but doesn't mean that I have to give up something that's actually working for me. And these are where the doctors have to take this into consideration and understand that it's not a cookie cutter approach. And I'm not a cookie cutter guy.